that woman is a healthcare worker. She's 39 years old. She had been working in Iran and came back on Tuesday to New York. She did not take any public transportation. As she was a healthcare worker, she was very aware of this situation and the potential for this situation. We don't believe that she was contagious when she was on the plane or when she took a private car from the airport to her residence. But out of an abundance of caution, we will be contacting the people who were on the flight with her from Iran to New York and the driver of that car service. And we'll be contacting them and following up with them as the facts dictate. The healthcare worker also was with her spouse. He was also a healthcare worker, so they were both aware of the situation. Her husband is being tested also, but we are assuming that he would be positive given the circumstances, and he has been following the same protocols that she has been following.
So the facts, in fact, show us that this is a situation that can be managed. But bluntly, what has been the advantage here in New York, we've kind of been the anti-China in this sense, has been to say from the beginning, it's coming here. It's a real thing. Everyone get ready for it, to be transparent, to be open about it from day one. Obviously, if you have the symptoms and you have a nexus to the nations that are suffering the most, whether it's you yourself have traveled or a family member or loved one or someone you're in close contact with, go get help. Get to a medical facility, get to a doctor immediately. If you can call first and let them know you're coming and let them know your symptoms, that's ideal and helpful. But the most important thing is not to hesitate. This is not, so far, something that you get through casual contact. There has to be some prolonged exposure. And I think it's really important to get that information out to all New Yorkers. People need to be aware of their patterns. If you've had contact with someone who may have had a nexus to one of those countries, that's an important indicator. Act on it. We have disease detectives at the New York City Department of Health. Now, the New York City Health Department is renowned all over the world, one of the great public health agencies on earth. Disease detectives who literally track back everyone's interactions if they contract a disease, do the work to figure out who they've come in contact with. As the governor said, in this case, this individual has only one person they've been in prolonged contact with. That's their husband. That capacity has been honed over years. So we have other cases. We're going to be able to do very fine-tuned work to know who those individuals have come in contact with and do the kind of follow-up we need. Finally, the key point about having the ability to do our own testing. City and state have been working together with the Wadsworth lab. The state lab's been fantastic. We've been able to get a lot done. We're going to be able to do so much more now starting this week. City's capacity will be up and running for the testing as of Friday. That means results will come in hours, not days. This is going to be a much better situation for all of us. If you think you need care, if you are worried you have the symptoms of coronavirus and you don't know where to turn, pick up the phone, call 311. We will help you get to the health care you need. If we need to send someone to you, we will send someone to you. But no one should hesitate. The best thing you can do for yourself, your family, all fellow New Yorkers, is get to health care immediately if you think you have that need.